Today, I'll be checking out all the optimization mods in Minecraft. And right now, I am at 120 frames per second, optimized it as much as I can in the vanilla version to see how much FPS am I getting. I'm getting comfortably around 120 frames per second. It's turning nighttime though. You can expect about 120, maybe 110, or at max 100. The lowest I could probably go is maybe a 90 or something, but yeah, really, that's how much you can go. Look, 90, 97, and that's it. You really cannot go any higher or lower in the vanilla experience, as you guys can see. So let's get into the other version, and I'll show you all of these mods that on the screen right here. Pause the video if you want to see all these mods. You can install it for yourselves. Pretty easy, simple to download. But of course, I was not able to use three of the mods: entity calling, more calling, and chunk management engine. I could not do them because it simply didn't allow me to play it. Alright, all the mods installed now. Let's check out how much FPS am I actually getting. Now, this is me playing in the new world. So let's see how fast it loads up. Loads up pretty fast actually. So let's see how much FPS am I actually getting. All right, not bad, but I would say I was gonna get a lot more than this. So we're getting around about 120 or something ish. That is because we're in a dense forest, that is why. Well, the reason behind I'm getting this much FPS despite having all the optimization mods is because of me recording the video right here, unfortunately. But without recording, I was able to get on average of 140, if not 170 FPS per second. That's a pretty 50% boost here. So let me show you that. Alright, I have about 170 frames per second and all this. This is absolutely crazy. The fact, like, if I switch to something like a bit more dense, plays, chunk and all, it gives me about 170, but it is staying at a stable 170, 160 if I stay idle. But if I move around, it probably reduce down to some bits more. But yeah, really, I'm quite surprised that it can reach up to 180 frames per second with all the optimization modes. And that is without recording, by the way. Over there was always going to be a little orange thing which indicates that it's recording. Wow, it's at like 180 frames per second now. What the heck? It's keep increasing. Holy. This is great. But when you pause the game, it goes down to 70 frames per second. It's not bad, but it's really good to save some of the unnecessary FPS that is going a waste. So yeah,